Dear friends, in this video, we are going to discuss another very important alternative fuel, that is nothing but hydrogen. So, the many of automobile manufacturers have designed, prototyped or modified engines which operate on hydrogen as an alternative fuel. So nowadays, the utilization of hydrogen as an alternative fuel is very increases. So there are different advantages of the hydrogen as an alternative fuel. Like the first advantage is low emission characteristic. So with the help of the hydrogen as an alternative fuel, we can reduce the NO, CO and hydrocarbons which are present in the exhaust gases. So with the help of this hydrogen, we can able to reduce this particular emission. So we can say with the help of hydrogen, we can reduce the emissions like NO, CO and HC in the exhaust gases. Again, the second advantage, that is the availability of fuel. So this hydrogen is easily available and it can be manufactured easily. So this is another advantage of it. The third, leakage to environment is not a big problem. So this particular hydrogen, even if it is leak in the environment, so that is not too much hazard to the environment. So this is one other advantage of the hydrogen. The high energy content per volume when stored in liquid form. So this is very important advantage of the hydrogen. So to proceed the another thing about the hydrogen, we move to understand the nodes part. So these are the few disadvantages. Like the first disadvantage, it requires very heavy, bulky storage in both vehicle and service station. So hydrogen always needs to store at a high pressure and at a low temperature in liquid. Again, the second disadvantage of it, that is it is always difficult to refueling. One of the major disadvantage of the hydrogen. The third, that is poor engine volumetric efficiency. Fourth one, fuel cost is very high at present. So the another disadvantage of the hydrogen, it can be detonate. So this is very important disadvantage of it. Sometimes it produces very high NOx emission. So this is the another disadvantage of the hydrogen. Again, with the help of this particular diagram, we can understand how the liquid hydrogen can stored and how the gaseous hydrogen injection system done. So in this case, with the help of this diagram, we can understand this particular system. Let us consider here is one single cylinder engine is there, and this single cylinder engine is connected to this particular hydrogen tank along with some subsystem. So let us consider again the piston and cylinder assembly which is present over here, and the spark plug and another arrangements are provided along with the system. So here we have the liquid hydrogen tank. This is nothing but LH2 tank, where the amount of hydrogen in the form of liquid we can store, and the maximum pressure is up to 0.5 of atmospheric. Again, the LH2 pump is there, liquid hydrogen pump, which generally used to pump this particular liquid hydrogen which is present in the tank, and from the LH2 pump it can be supplied to this small chamber where high pressure gaseous hydrogen and metering device. Okay, so there is one metering device is there. So as the from the LH2 tank, LH2 pump will get the low pressurized amount of hydrogen in it, and its pressure will be get increases, and that LH2, or we can say that low hydrogen, will convert it into high pressure gaseous hydrogen, and then it will supply to the engine cylinder, and the other working will be taken place. So this is all about for the working of this particular hydrogen system itself. So I think with the help of this particular thing, you understood about the hydrogen as alternative fuel. So thank you so much for watching this particular session. Thanks a lot.